Hailing all killers, this is the Kings of Kill podcast. We are your hosts. My name is Zack.
I'm Steven.
And together we are the Kings of Kill, bringing you the show dedicated to the love of all things horror. And this week, we've got another, not rated R request, rated M for mature request.
Same thing.
I guess. Steven, will you please tell our killer fans around the world what we're talking about today?
Silent Hill. PlayStation,
okay?
PlayStation 1, Silent Hill 1.
What's really funny is that noise is kind of the feeling you get about every 15 minutes of this creepy-ass fucking game still to this day.
5 minutes, 5 seconds.
A big shout-out to our dear friend Brian for this request. Sorry, it took us a while to get to it.
That guy.
Brian, that's right. Our friend Brian from Massa Visual Media. Folks, if you would like to make a request, very easy. Head on over to kingsofkill.com, absolutely for free. You can request a review of your very own horror topic, whether it be a novel, a comic book, a game, usually movies, or a series. It don't matter.
Or ask us questions.
kingsofkill.com. It doesn't matter. Let us go. Anything horror flies, and we even do other shit too. I don't care. Write to us. We're desperate. We need friends. Say hi. While you're there, do us a favor. You can donate the show for as little as 99 cents a month. Keep us going strong. Kingsofkill.com. Now, we're going to share some scares. We're going to count some kills. There's too many kills.
I can't count all the kills here.
Dead. It's not happening. We're going to share some scares, though.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Silent Hill, man.
I remember renting this game because my parents had an account, and I couldn't rent it because I was too young. I was not M for mature when this came out.
Are we yet? Like,
no. I mean, I'm rated M for mature, but I'm not mature. I've matured. No.
I'm a little rated E for everyone.
Came out in '99. Came out in '99. Got started in '96. What came out in '96?
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. That's
One.
right. And
Just
because
the
of that,
first
Konami, which is also a badass game, because of that, Konami's like, hey, jump on this shit. We need a horror title now. So basically, Konami is like, hey, all you jackasses in the back who haven't produced anything cool in a while, go make us a horror game just like Resident Evil. And they're all like, I'm nervous and I don't like scary things.
Time.
Yeah, it was
game.
fucking wild.
5 out of 5.
So you're already getting yourself into rating editing trouble. You're already putting flashes up for you.
That
been
one
seconds.
deserves 5 out of 5. Turtles in Time.
So I'm gonna butcher a lot of names. Kiichiro Toyama.
Sounds right.
Not how you say it. Guarantee you. He directed and wrote this idea. He is a huge fan of Twin Peaks, and he wanted to keep that vibe going. So he was really inspired by David Lynch, and he wanted like a really creepy, slow burn kind of cinema-esque gameplay.
Oh yeah.
Konami didn't like what he was doing. They saw some drafts. They hated the game. They wanted it to be like Resident Evil. They wanted it to be a shooter. They wanted it to be more action-oriented. Even though the original Resident Evil, super creepy, but like it wasn't a haunting kind of creep. It was horror, slasher, zombie, fun. Silent
Honestly,
Hill.
Resident Evil was very terrifying. But then Silent Hill came out.
I'm not saying it wasn't scary as shit. I'm saying it was just more of like, it was more of a summer blockbuster kind of horror.
Oh, I get that totally.
You're not going to throw
Silent Hill
popcorn.
came out was like,
be
no,
this is great.
Get the fuck away from this.
Silent Hill came out, and I'm like, oh, I think I peed a little. I'm very nervous right now the whole time.
The music alone is fucking terrifying. When you start the game, you hear the piano, you hear this slapping beat that's just so good. I don't know. I never cut it or anything. I just sit there and watch the whole intro cinematic every time, which is like 5.
It's so good. It is so cinematic. So the music is
so
by
one
man alone. He's a musician. He's a real rock star. Akira Yamaoka, who actually did all the music for, I think, the first 4, which this whole team did the first 3 or 4 Silent Hills. And then at the 4th one, at least the first 3 guaranteed. And the 4th one, I think that was the room, and that's when shit got weird.
That's when it kind of went downhill. I personally loved the room a lot.
I didn't mind it. I don't know why it got so much hate, but
I don't know.
But
I had it on Xbox,
one solo artist,
the regular one.
This one solo artist did all the music for the original Hill team from Konami. Also the film too.
Right.
This guy, he's not even an industrial rocker like Nine Inch Nails kind of guy, but this whole thing feels so industrially terrifying, does it not?
No, it is definitely terrifying. This shit, right off the bat, you get out of your car, or wake up, or whatever. Yeah, you get out of your fucking car, and you're just like, Cheryl, like 100 times. And then it's just fucking foggy, and you can't see shit.
It sounds like you just did an impression of like Ozzy.
Sharon?
Sharon! That's all I can make out.
Well, like, it's annoying because you get this stupid ass map that totally sucks because when you open it, if you look at the compass, it says fucking north on the right side of the compass, the east side. So north is pointing.
I don't understand how that works.
It's so annoying. So you cross the street and you're like, immediately open your map because you're lost. You walk 5 feet and you're like, where am I?
I probably spent half the in-game time just looking at the fucking map. Not only is there like a 2
you should see my playthrough
from in-screen to out
I'm opening the map every 5 fucking seconds.
Map. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
When you're outside of a building, it's just map. Then you undo the map, and then there's a dog in front of you, or one of those fucking. They're not dragonflies. I don't even know what the hell those things are. It's like
the pterodactyls from hell.
Yeah, the ones that Resident Evil 5 probably copied over, or 4 or whatever. But I don't know. They're basically brother and sister. Resident Evil and Silent Hill.
They're enemies, but they're frenemies. You know what I mean? They're not. There's no incest going on here, except for Silent Hill 2. That was some Pinhead Hellraiser sexual deviant creep shit going on.
That was basically watching
Hellraiser
2 Hellbound. Yeah. The difference between Hellraiser 1 and 2, that's like Silent Hill 1 and 2. It's so exactly different, but it's just ramped up, way more terrifying. The better game.
I think 2 is where 2 might be my favorite. Like, I think Resident Evil 4
it's probably the favorite in like everybody's fucking.
And Silent Hill 2 are probably like the leaders of the pack.
I think so.
You know?
Yeah. 2 gets all.
It's just where they realized. It's where they understood what they were doing and went all in without. They just had fun. I felt like both teams just had a lot of fun making those.
Yeah.
Those games.
Yeah. And they don't only get better. Actually, both franchises kind of are going off the rails here.
Well, Silent Hill hasn't rebounded
ever since
Resident Evil.
Let's say since like 3, because 4 is when it really started.
I'll agree with you.
Even though I love 4,
again, we both don't mind 4.
It's all just and Silent Hill Origins, the prequel to obviously the first game.
There's a rumor that Silent Hill 4 wasn't supposed to be a Silent Hill title. It was supposed to just be a horror thing, and Konami's like, no, make it Silent Hill. We have a series.
So put the symbol in it, and that's the only thing about Silent Hill that you'll find
Which
out.
kind of makes sense, because it wasn't a big Silent Hill vibe. Like, no. Silent Hill is
You're
like
in a room
a haunting mystery.
playing Peeping Tom, pretty much.
Yeah, see, Silent Hill is like, it's a very mysterious thing where there's no, like, the story does get explained fine. In fact, what I didn't realize from playing as a kid is this is replayable. There's different endings to this. I had no idea. There's like 3 different endings to the first one alone.
Yes, I think there's like 5.
Steven, there's a pack of
I found 3, so fuck you, Steven, for like, I found 48. I also speedran it last night with my feet.
There are 5 endings. There's good ending plus, good ending minus, bad ending plus, bad ending minus, and the UFO.
We get grades?
There's a UFO ending.
Dude, what happens in the UFO ending?
Oh.
Hey-oh, what was that noise?
You know what? I don't know. It doesn't say on here.
Disappointed.
We'll have to find out. Maybe I'll get to it.
You know, the reason Steve knows all these fun facts about this game, well, he actually did his homework for once, and that's because he's an actual gamer. maybe you guys could check him out as the unseen player.
True. Everything that he just
On
said is
Switch.
true. I'm doing this game
True story.
as we did this review. Hopefully, I have it edited in time for the whole thing on my YouTube. I'll drop it on Kings of Kill on YouTube as well. But yeah,
Just drop it. Just drop it all. Drop it like it's hot.
it's true. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be awesome. Full of cool fire shit. I don't know. It's gonna be really cool, guys. Check it out.
Just explosions.
Explosions. Cool
Um,
guys with sunglasses, wheelies.
Michael Bay, Tom Cruise, doves flying. Let's go.
But yeah, it's been a blast doing this revisiting, and also
It was.
pain in my ass. My God,
It's,
these camera angles worse than Resident Evil.
It's still, these tank controls are pretty rough, but I got to give it to like a
what?
to emulating a movie. This did wonders because even though the camera angles were frustrating, even though you can adjust them,
Oh yeah,
you can adjust almost every camera angle on the fly. But who has time for that when you're running away from monsters?
no, dude, you're running
But-
down an alley and you got like 5 different cuts. It's worse than
You're screwed.
I don't
But
know. John
it's so
Woo film.
cool. Like they give you, they give you Dutch angles. They give you overheads. They do behind the back. Like everything is shot beautifully. This was more cinematic than the goddamn Silent Hill movie.
That's yeah, which they also used those angles, which was impressive. Actually, I mean they did change the names and some of the shit about the
I love
movie,
it.
but I mean I like
In the
movie.
film, it's
not that
okay.
great,
I wanted to
but
see
I like
if
it.
they
3 out of 5.
if they just stuck to the original best they could and didn't
Yeah, why'd they have the
like
bomb?
hodgepodge it. They made the original and then changed the character.
And all the names.
What?
But
I
the
don't
story
understand.
and the
But that
setting
was the original
right.
story. So fucking
Like they
stupid.
went to a school,
Anyway.
they went to a fucking church.
If they kept the original, minimized the CGI to just the settings, and used practical effects for monsters, I would have fucking loved it.
Yeah.
But I was staring at ugly CGI the whole
They
time.
didn't
man.
even use the lizard boss in the movie. It's bullshit.
Okay, the bosses are the only thing that threw me out of it. The bosses weren't frightening at all, which is weird. Like,
No,
because all the Resident
the
Evil
fucking
bosses are
lizard-
fucking out of their goddamn mind.
I fought the lizard and it just looks like a giant turd with legs.
Yeah,
And
I wasn't vibing. any
It
of the
literally
bosses.
dies in like 2 shots. It doesn't make any
It
sense.
did not. And then I found out that I can spam the whole boss, every boss, because if you just pause, you can use like a healing item, and you're fucking fine. Like you're invincible as long as you
Yeah.
have enough.
Which it's not like
Dude,
Resident
that
Evil,
took me
where
out
you
of
have
it.
6 items you have to fit in this stupid ass box Tetris game style.
Yeah. So what I hate about Resident Evil is there's too much inventory management. It drives me fucking crazy.
I mean, it's
I
more
want
realistic.
a bazooka. I can't
guess.
hold a bazooka. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. I'm not carrying a backpack with 4 pockets in it.
Look,
okay?
you either
I'm
get
in a
healing
fucking
things or you
video
can
game.
fit your shotgun in it.
Well, here's the thing. How the fuck am I only wearing jeans in, like, say, RE7, but I can have a shotty and a bazooka? Do I just stuff those like the Joker in the first Batman? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, if
Like,
you're
when
playing
he's taking down
Zelda,
the bat
apparently you
player?
have bombs and a boomerang in your ass.
I don't know why I put the delivery of ass.
You don't even know
like,
where those arrows
only
go.
the word
You know where he
ass
hides the
was
arrows?
angry.
You don't want to know.
Oh, they're deep in there, buddy. Woo!
You know where he plays the flute?
Zelda,
Not
you
with his...
fucking, oh no! God, Zelda's been breaking out around those lips to get a little herbley's outbreak going on.
It's gonna
Poor
happen.
guy.
It's gonna happen.
Needs some ointment. How you playing that flute? I don't see it anywhere. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. We don't ask questions here. But yeah, the bosses. There's like a moth, a giant larva. Then you have to fight the cop. You can save her or not save her. It's up to
That
you.
actually,
That's a cool that's
that-
a cool boss.
that freaked me out because I was like, God damn it.
Which is
I don't want to kill you.
which is one of the things that they actually like keep in the movie, but you don't fight her in the movie. They just burn her alive on a fucking ladder. But which is gnarly.
Actually, the best line from the movie is when the chick's like, "Join me in the fire." That shit's haunting as fuck.
That the ending of that movie is awesome. Like,
Yeah.
and Pyramid Head. I thought they used him really.
Oh man.
Rips the skin off
Pyramid
and
Head.
just like
That's. I was
Awesome.
when I first saw him, joygasm. I was like,
Yes.
holy shit, the man is here.
like when the movie
Also,
started,
they did a
I
great
immediately
job-
just crossed my arms. Was like, why is the mom the main character? She's dead in the game.
I was totally confused. And then, but when the nuns when they took Pyramid Head from Silent Hill 2 and the nuns from Silent Hill 2, because Silent Hill 2 remade the nuns from the first one,
Right.
made them like
And the nurses and
disturbing
all
but
that shit.
hot. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Sorry, the nurses,
yeah,
not the nuns. What am I saying?
The movie basically is like 3 of the games minus the names of the characters.
One thing that took me out of it, but didn't when I was a kid, is the line delivery. So they actually had professional voiceover artists and game artists who have great careers.
Right.
What's funny is like every artist looks like their character, and is established. The only thing that I think the reason it seems slow and so awkwardly delayed is two. You don't know if you're in the other world, the dream sequence, right, of hell, or if you're in real life. Again, they a lot of reliance on David Fincher, so they wanted like a very surreal, slow burn kind of feel. And also, you got to realize, so not only they're doing that, but doing that before it was popular by like M. Night fucking Shyamalan, that fucking ding dong doing his bullshit weird,
Hell yeah.
like everyone speaks like an alien. But there's also a lot lost in translation too, so you don't know how
Good
long
movie.
the spaces were. That actually is a
Yeah,
good
4
movie.
to 5.
Another rating. How long the dialogue was supposed to feel and how much it wasn't. So I'm sure it was a lot of difficulty doing it. But the guys that did it, so Daddy is Michael Gwynn, Sybil is Susan Papa, Lisa, Thessaly Lerner, the doctor, who's a total asshole. I don't feel bad for this fucker
No.
anyway. Jerry and Monroe, and Dahlia, right? She's the fucking witch doctor, voodoo bitch, whatever the fuck she does.
Yes.
I don't know. Is she a nun?
Yeah, I guess.
Is played by Liz Momorsky. Look all those people up.
Okay.
They didn't even they didn't. Okay, they
I'll put
didn't
their
even.
faces right where you said the names. Oh.
That'll be handy, editor. Their faces are the bodies. Like they didn't like cartoon anything. They're like, hey, what should they look like?
That's perfect.
You're good. We'll do that.
Yeah, that's perfect.
But that's the only thing that didn't age. The boss fights and the voice acting. Everything else, still super fucking creepy, man.
And every time I walk out, like, well, you know when you beat like an act or like a part, because he always starts with, "Where the hell am I?" It always
When he wakes
and
back
it's
up,
what
yeah.
I say at the same time. I'm like, "Where the hell am I?" I mean, just like, "Where the hell am I?" And it pisses me off because I don't know where the hell I am. I have to look at my map.
It was a hell of a trip. This game is a head fuck, and I love
No, the
every
school
single
is the
moment of it.
worst part in this game.
I got fucking lost and confused. You go in different levels if you take the wrong fucking door. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, and like you have to retrieve the dude. I always gave shit because like I thought Dark Souls was so hard, but after revisiting this game, how the fuck did we play games like this? You just find a rubber pink ball, and you just know what to do with it. You just find a hole and like, I'm gonna put this ball in here.
Dude.
I'm gonna turn this valve. The water will go over the ball and raise the key up. How do you know that? How do you supposed to know this?
I've always made fun of Resident Evil for their weird ass puzzles. Like you have to turn the painting this way, and you have to make a shadow over here. The bookcase opens. This thing is like, hey, you need to scoop up a vial of spilled blood in the third act. Well, fucking for what?
Yeah.
Like what the shit?
Take this unknown toxic or liquid, pour it on that cop if you want to save her. I'm not gonna tell you about it though.
Dude, hey, dude, props to faking me out twice though. I think it's in the school, in the girls' locker room. That sounds creepy. Don't make it weird. Like one of the lockers, the overhead lockers, is banging. You open it up, and it's psych out. It's just a kitty.
It's just a
Meow.
fucking cat.
It's fine. Then you go into the other world, the dream world, the hellacious school, and it's the top locker is bouncing again. You open it, there's blood everywhere, but nothing in it. You're like, oh, well, that's fucking creepy. Psych, dead body falls out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, you're like,
a second later.
oh, I guess nothing's here. Then you
I
walk
got
past
got
the locker.
twice by this. It was the same gag, and I got man.
And of course, it has a key, and you're like, oh, cool. Done. I got the key.
Although props,
Run to the
props
third
to this game
floor.
for having keys that look like keys instead of like a fucking key the size of a fucking sword from
Resident Evil.
whatever the fuck the Disney Final Fantasies called.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, it's
The
like
sword
every
key sword.
every key in fucking. I like how you corrected yourself. Like no one would know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, I'll show a picture.
I like how every key in any Resi game is like a castle key. Like is
Yeah.
just the sequel.
Or it's like, here,
what
take
the
this
fuck?
shield that you can put in your inventory, but throw everything out so you can have it in your inventory. Put it on this wall, but that's, you know what? That's not the right shield. Go get a different one.
I hate it.
That's for
Oh,
the
by the way,
second
fucking
floor
Mr.
one.
X is chasing your ass. Have fucking fun.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's bullshit.
Hey, did you? I forgot this as a kid, but like, did you get like? So the map is annoying, but super fucking vital, and then we lose at the fucking end.
True.
The radio is super vital, then you lose that at the end. But the radio, I forgot this, but I could be going crazy. But every time you hear static, that means shit's about to happen. Have you noticed
it
that?
means there's an enemy in the area, and I never knew that as
Yeah,
a kid
like,
until this
Whenever it gets
visit.
quiet, I heard it, and it gave me a split second to at least get the draw ready, and it saved me from
Yes.
dying 1,000 times.
I never paid attention to that as a kid. And you know what? This game I
because
did
I was
play with
fucking-
sound, and I heard it constantly, and I was like, better get my fucking gun out.
Dude, I was so scared as a kid. So again, like my parents had an account video store. I would rent it, and they didn't fucking know I was renting it. But the guy who owned it was dope as fuck, so he let me do all that shit. I had to rent this. Like, I spent so much money. It was like I was at an arcade. I had to rent this thing every fucking weekend. It took me like several weekends to beat it.
Yeah.
Dude, this game took a couple hours. What the fuck? Was I retarded?
No,
What
it's
just
like a
happened?
7-hour game. In fact, if you want to get like 100% score at the end, because there's a score that tallies up. I don't even remember mine. I don't even think I recorded that part. That sucks. You have to beat the game in like 2 hours.
Suspicious.
Kind of like Resident Evil. You spend 15 hours on the game. It's like,
Oh.
hey, you could beat this in 4 hours. I'm like, what?
I hate it when it's not even a speed run. It's just what the developer recommends. Oh yeah, this is all it takes. Like, god damn it.
Yeah, but no, you're searching all the books, all the asses. You're searching everything, and it's for nothing.
All the asses.
I'm over here like staring at the fog, like, ooh, look at that fog. Look at these graphics.
Speaking of the
They're
fog,
shit.
this was genius. A lot of times, brilliant ideas comes from limitations in media. The PS1 couldn't handle having extreme detail and a longer sight range for the player. It could do either one. You could dumb down the detail or skip a couple polygons or pixels, you know,
Right.
or simplify everything. You know, that's why like cartoons could handle real quickly, could handle a lot longer of a visual because literally they looked like the platformers looked like cartoons. This went for a more realistic view, which still looks really cool. Like, I still love horror games that like PS1 themselves down. I kind of dig that a lot, you know.
Oh, the frame rate's way better. It's not focusing on too much. You
It's-
see
so
what
it's
you're
super
supposed
smooth.
to see. Like,
You can't see anything ahead of you, and that was an idea. So they wanted the idea of ash falling, but they added the mist and the fog to it.
it's so,
So
much. Can't even see the.
So they could load things as you walk, and it would limit your view. I thought it was genius. That's a great way to show off all the strengths of the PS1 without showing
Right.
the faults of it and having it make sense in this story. Also, I didn't realize this till later, but later on, the Hell World, the other world, the Dream World. I'm gonna keep saying world for some reason.
Dream World.
Water World.
5 out of 5.
I can't believe they made that movie on a fucking ocean instead of using a set. The crazy bastards.
Amazing movie.
I think it's only Jaws and Waterworld that were like, let's just go in the water.
It's on the water. Yeah. Let's touch it. No CGI here.
Ooh, let's touch it.
No.
Anyways.
There's a part where like I'm running across the street and I pause it and I come back like 5 minutes later, and I unpause it and I look around like, where the fuck am I? Like, there's fog all around me. There's nothing in the area, and I'm running up the street instead of on the side. So I think I'm just running to nowhere.
This is the worst thing for me.
The map, my God,
is that I'll be doing something story driven because the narrative's great. It tells you all the
it does a
basic
really
shit
good
you
job.
need to get done.
It does a good job.
And it's visually pleasing
Yeah,
too.
and
It's
I'm sure it
great.
told me what to do with the ball and everything, but reading.
My problem would be like I would get up to get a drink, come back, unpause it, and be like, "Where's the map? I know I just looked at it before I
Yeah.
left, but I'm fucking lost again. Like son of a bitch."
Every door I go through, I'm like, let me check the map. Even though I check the map before going in the door. I go through it, check the map again, to make
Where's
sure
map?
the
Where's
camera
the map?
angle
Where's
is
the map?
pointing me in the right direction.
Oh man.
God.
What I noticed too, that's really cool, a really clever detail, is that as the game progressed later levels, the hell world got shittier. Like you started losing grates,
Oh, it's worse.
and like
it gets worse
the
and
walls
worse.
got bloodier. There was more body. Oh, so good, buddy. Oh, it's creepy as
It was
fuck.
amazing.
Hey, did you find that magical hammer pickaxe motherfucking thing?
No, I didn't.
That is the
you have
best
to-
fucking thing in
I
the
forget
world.
what you have to do for that. Something really cool and special.
It was the best fucking. You have to do something 8 hours before it. You have to say no, I don't want sugar in my tea, and then like that's how you get it. A day later in hell, I don't know the correlation.
Yeah, but I want sugar in my
in
tea,
this
so
fucking game.
fuck it.
And that is the best fucking weapon in the game. Like for some reason, getting that in the game is like in Resident Evil getting the Magnum, even though you just had a bazooka,
Right.
which is less effective than the
No, you
Magnum.
can mow
I don't
through the
know
whole
how.
game.
And also, infamously in Resident Evil, whenever you get a machine gun, it's like having a BB gun for some reason. It's like nerf for nothing. Why are machine guns shit? I don't understand how 1,000 bullets doesn't do any damage to anybody.
No, it's true. No, it's totally fucking shit.
Then you finally get the bazooka, and someone's like, "Put that piece of shit down. Here's a Magnum. Here's a
Here's this thing."
What the fuck?"
No, it's total bullshit. But I love the inventory, the whole menu, everything.
The menu looked clean.
No, it's very
Super
clean, and you
clean.
can tell
the
when you're
menu looked like
dying.
a cutscene.
It's a whole lot of shit.
I liked it. Yeah, and there was nothing on screen, so you lost nothing from the pretty visuals. They're pretty hellacious, but like you lost nothing from the experience because everything's in the pause menu. There was no ammo, there was no help, no direction. It was just figure the fuck out. I like that. There was less hand holding. I wish games were more like that today.
Yeah, there's no
like right now,
waypoints.
there's so much shit.
Besides, like, every time you figure out something, the map will be like, here's you figured this out, so we're gonna draw it on the map. But that's all you get.
I'm okay with that because you would draw on your own map, right? If you're like, hey,
yeah, as a
don't go
kid,
in the haunted school. It's scary.
Yeah, my dad used to like, we'd play Myst or fucking anything with like a giant map, like Super Metroid, even though that had a map. Things without a map, like this game. Well, no, it has a fucking map. Never mind. Anyways,
What? Hello?
he would always like draw like, okay, I went left, that was a dead end. He'd draw out the entire map. So I learned to do that with like certain games and shit. But then I just got bored and didn't do it ever again. 'Cause they made the games too
That is a
easy,
good
and now
idea.
there's like a arrow. There's like a giant golden thing out of the sky saying, "Hey, go here."
Like, yeah, it's like while you're on screen.
That's why I like Dark Souls.
No
so
one
much.
has this.
Good luck.
My glasses. I know I don't have Google glasses if those still a thing, but like, never in my glasses do I see. Here's my ammo. Here's my health. I should get a snack and drink some water. Here's my directions. Like, what the fuck?
You just get in your car and you see a waypoint way on the other side of town.
What kind of fucking Batman contact lens do you fucking have on your fucking retina, dude?
Would be cool. Make life easier. Makes games easier. And it's
This
stupid.
game came out in '99, started being made in '96. The creators basically, like, damn near slept in their fucking studio to do this. Konami had no faith in them whatsoever. Came out to be one of the heaviest hitters of the fucking year. Sold like crazy. It still looks good today. A game from '99 still looks badass. I love it. This is one of the best horror games I think that was ever made.
Personally, it's probably one of my favorite PlayStation games for sure. I like Dino Crisis a lot, but
For
You know.
PS1, yeah.
Silent Hill. Silent Hill's a shit. Manhunt was amazing, but Silent Hill, man.
Manhunt doesn't hold up as much anymore.
You know what? I thought about revisiting it. It's on my list, actually, of shit I'm going to revisit.
It doesn't.
I revisited
I would love
Driver.
to know what you think, because for me,
Boy,
Manhunt, like it wasn't. It just lost a little bit of edge. Like this didn't for me. I was still in this.
no, this game was very fun to revisit. And I'm glad someone recommended it, because I probably wasn't revisit it. I did the
That's someone. Brian, shout out. Thanks, bud.
so since it got recommended, I bought the HD collection of Silent Hill 2 and 3 on Xbox.
Ooh.
And wow, it's so much better than the first game.
Dude, well, yeah. I mean, this was an experiment. Like,
Yeah.
this game really was. If
It
you
still
play,
doesn't
if
look
you do a
amazing,
run-through-
but
if you do a run through it too, let me know. I'd love to watch that shit.
you know what? I'll definitely. I'm gonna do that. I'll do it at some point. I have to now. I said it.
Called out
I called myself out.
in front of all the killer fans.
Every single three of you.
Hey, 3.5. All right, we're growing like crazy.
No, it's awesome. Yeah, I'll throw them on my YouTube channel and yours or ours.
It's only mine
It's
now.
only yours.
You just demoted yourself.
Yikes! This episode's not getting edited. This is all raw. Think of your own pictures.
What would you rate this
Have an
one?
imagination for once, people.
You just show up like blue and green tiles of just empty space, like, and just write the text in what the image should look like.
Yeah, that's awesome. Great game.
What would you rate this, man?
First time playing it as a wee little boy. Probably a 5 out of
Wee
5.
lad. Yeah.
But revisiting it and these fucking camera angles and me shouting every fucking second, looking at the map and getting pissed off, I'm not going to give it a perfect score, but I'm still going to give it a 4.5 out of 5.
See, to have something have a 4.5 out of 5 that came out in '99,
Yeah.
that's damn near a perfect score, man. Come
Like,
on.
It's just too frustrating with the cameras. Like,
It pissed me
but
off.
you know what? You get past it because you remember, oh, kids are so fucking spoiled today, they never will truly know what dealing
Dude.
with a 64 controller
one-
and playing Banjo-Kazooie or fucking
Oh man.
anything
Well, it
with
was
the
either-
camera angles. Just, my God.
It was either one singular fixed camera angle or it was tank controls. You know, that's all we had for
Yeah.
the longest time.
I want to see one of these
It was
Fortnite
that or
kids
Pac-Man.
play fucking GoldenEye and see how well they do on that. Good luck.
Ruined,
Meet
destroyed.
me on Aztec. Slappers only. I wish that game was online. What the fuck? There's like a
You're playing.
there's
it
a
right
source
now.
one online that's multiplayer and shit, but that doesn't count. What's 64?
Does it hold up?
They remade GoldenEye on Steam. Someone did. It's got great graphics but I don't know. I never really played much of it.
Sounds hella fun.
It's cool, but none of us played it, so I
You
just
want the
didn't
OG.
play it.
You want the OG.
Yeah, OG. That's what I want.
What you got for horror news?
Oh, the 11th installment of Children of the Corn is coming out this year. Well, it says fall
Wait,
20.
they're not remaking it. They're continuing it.
Well, this is a reboot. Oh no, it's straight remake. But it'll be the 11th installment of this franchise, which was surprising to me because I don't remember fucking 10 of them.
I think it's surprising because I think it's based on a short story, not even a full novel.
Yeah, this one has little to do with King's novel.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so
Great.
But you know what? We'll slap the title "Children of the Corn" on it, I guess. So we probably have like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre Netflix on our hands.
No, don't say
They have
that.
some screens
No.
out or screenshots out, and it doesn't look great. But who knows? Another horror reboot.
What looks cool, actually, I saw an ad for American Horror Stories coming back with American Horror Stories. I think American Horror Story would do really well with shorts instead of let's take any story and make it last for 20 episodes no matter how big the idea
I always
is.
thought the show would do better if it just got canceled, but yeah.
Damn. See, for me, that first season was epic. I love that
Love the
first
first
season.
season. I think I
And
like
then,
the
like,
third
it
one
just-
too, with the witches, the coven one. But anything
To
other
me, it
than
just
that, I
kept
just didn't.
every season got a little
care.
worse. You know?
Yeah.
I think American
It's like a
Horror
circus
Stories
one.
is
I don't
going to
fucking
be
know. The
Yeah, I
Asylum
think
one
it's-
wasn't
it's-
too bad, actually.
their ticket to success, to coming back more successful. They're still pretty successful. Is going to be having an idea and running it out for a show. I think they would have been after the first season. I think having things run out for an episode or 2 or 3 would have worked a lot better than filling a whole season because they really stretched out a lot of those ideas.
The first season could have been like 2 or 3 parts. Maybe.
Yeah, it could. I think it could have been done in 4 episodes instead of like 9 or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
You know.
And I like those characters, those actors as well, in the first season. And then we got a new set, and then a new set, and I was like, God damn it. Well, no. Some of the seasons are like, we're bringing back the same actors, but they're different characters.
They brought
and I'm
back
like,
a
why?
lot of people.
What,
Yeah.
what are you
Which
Judd
I always thought
Apatow?
it'd be a
Like,
fun idea. I always thought it'd be a fun idea to have an ensemble cast of like 30 per season, like do an SNL but do it with horror and just have everyone reprise different roles as if it's like a local theater or something. You know what I mean?
Patent it. That's ours. We're doing this.
I don't think you can patent
made
it
it
by
up.
saying patent, but
Copyright.
I like it. You want some trivia?
Yeah, I want some trivia. Give me some trivia.
What was the name of the killer and mortician in the movie Phantasm?
I don't fucking know that. I already forgot that dude's name.
It's not really a direct name.
Bill.
It's just sort of. It's not a direct name. First name comes to my Bill.
Nosy. I don't know. I don't know.
The tall man.
Motherfucker. That's so stupid because I did know that.
That's what he's called.
That guy
man.
just passed away like no longer than 5 years ago. Maybe 5.
Did he pass away?
Maybe 5 years ago. I think the tall man passed away. I'm gonna have to Google it.
You have to.
Oh, I
Google?
typed in
Is that-
Google on
is that the
Google.
kids say it now? You just Google. Your computer's gonna fucking explode if you Google. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Is he still alive? Oh, he died. 2016.
Ruthless.
Just a little past
Yes.
5 years. But yeah, it's not the tall man anymore. Let's just go off of that. Anyways, what's next week?
I'm checking to make sure I have it right. I believe I do. Yes, I do. Okay. You want a hint?
Yeah,
Creature feature.
Critters.
More serious.
Critters 3. Leonardo DiCaprio's in that one, so you know what? It's pretty fucking serious, guys. Tremors.
A synonym for a large meal.
The fuck? Big Mac?
Nope, not fuck or Big Mac.
What? It's.
Feast.
Oh my god. I haven't seen this movie since it came out, I think.
In like, yeah, in I'm gonna say 10 years. It's probably been 15, maybe 20. I'm not sure how old this movie is.
High school, maybe? Right after? Longer than that, but like, or earlier than that. Yeah, holy shit. Doesn't
This is gonna be a
Henry
doozy.
Rollins play the hero?
I think he's in it.
I think he's
think
in it for like
is
5
in it.
seconds.
I'm not sure
He
if he's
plays
the hero, but I do remember him being in it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, that movie. Fuck, I'm so excited. That movie's funny as hell.
Here we fucking go. I mean, if that's not a Kings of Kill,
That's a good
review,
request.
I don't know what the hell
That's
is.
a good request.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Folks,
excited for
you
that.
can request your very own review on kingsofkill.com. Please check it out
Be
today.
your only one.
I'm excited. Next week, Feast.
Hell yes. You know, I'm gonna have a fucking feast in front of me too. I'm gonna eat, and talk. That's what I'm gonna do.
You're going to be like
Feast your heart out.
was it at the end of Dodgeball?
What?
Isn't it? Ben Stiller at the end of Dodgeball, didn't he just give up and buy like,
Oh yeah.
just eat
Fucking Chuck
all the
Norris.
KFC he could fit? I think the same visual that you used for me when I told everyone that I was a fat kid, and you're like, oh, like this. And
Oh
you
yeah,
put
cut
my
to that.
face
Oh shit.
on this greasy,
I hope I don't
big
do it right
titty,
here.
big belly. You do it again. You son of a- you still have it saved at your screensaver.
Cool.
I'm excited.
Peace.
Hey, thank you so much for the question. Big shout out to Brian for requesting Silent Hill
Brian!
1 on the PS1. Absolutely loved it. Shout out to Massive Visual Media. And
Well,
thank
shout
you.
out.
Next week, we're covering Feast. Thanks for listening, everybody. My name's Zach.
Goodbye. I'm Steven.
Did you say good luck? Where'd you
I was
go?
gonna say good luck or goodbye, but you know what? We'll land with good. Good
I'm
morrow.
Steven. Good. Good day, sir. And together we are
The
the
Kings, of
Kings
Kill.
of Kill.
Ooh, I had a little ring on it. Did you feel that?
You just like to sing it. Why do you always like to sing
I feel
it?
like we need to sing it.
We have music.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Just sing it during the music.
Nah.
Show's over.